Chevy dealers are currently slashing prices by tens of thousands of dollars, with some discounts reaching $32,000 per vehicle. This isn't a typical sale, it's a survival strategy. The real question is who caused this price collapse and how far it will go. Production went off course unexpectedly. Normally production follows predictable rhythms, but that morning everything felt different. The screens that usually showed steady output spiked sharply, surprising even seasoned engineers. Our forecasting model had predicted a surge that no one anticipated. Initially people thought it was a temporary glitch, but repeated validations confirmed the spike. Tension filled the room as managers realized production had been authorized far above normal levels. The robots and conveyors kept running, following the algorithm which assumed demand was high. By midday, extra vehicle frames piled up at the end of the line. The error was growing, and it was too late to reverse it. But this was just the beginning. When the data reached strategy teams, the projections no longer made sense. Demand patterns that had been reliable for years suddenly fluctuated unpredictably. Economic shifts, competition, and changing consumer preferences meant that old assumptions were no longer accurate, yet the forecasting engine continued to insist they were. Hours of meetings revealed contradictions at every turn. By the time a full audit was requested, production orders were already in motion, making corrections nearly impossible. The numbers didn't add up, but the system kept running, creating the conditions for a larger crisis. Logistics soon became the next bottleneck. Trucks slowed, storage lots filled faster than anyone really anticipated, and additional land had to be rented to accommodate all those unsold vehicles. Transport networks became overwhelmed. Carriers started requesting higher rates or just flat out refused loads, and the gridlock spread. Every lane was congested, yet production never slowed. The pressure escalated to GM's executive level. Emergency meetings revealed that traditional methods really couldn't fix the massive inventory surge. Leadership debated stopping production, moving excess units, or just letting stockpiles grow, each option carrying some major risks. Every decision carried enormous weight, but eventually, directives were issued to contain the crisis internally. Meanwhile, dealerships faced the real explosion. Vehicles sat unsold, accruing costs and increasing debt. Staff morale collapsed as commissions shrank and operations stalled. The longer cars remained unsold, the more strain it put on the business. One dealership eventually cut $32,000 from a sticker price, a desperate move that triggered chaos across the market. Other dealerships panicked, and buyers held out for lower prices. Staff fatigue turned into revolt. Salespeople and support staff became disengaged as commissions dwindled and negotiations dragged on. Trust and loyalty eroded, leaving survival as the primary concern. The crisis had moved from numbers on a screen to real human